We're going to chat a little bit about some of the things that you're doing in your swing to navigate links golf and how you might control your ball flight. Right, we're here, AIG Women's Open. We're on the range. We're joined by Lily May Humphreys. Lily, you've had a great week last week at Dundonald. Yep. Getting into Women's Open this week. How special is that?
Pretty special. Yeah, I had 2 chances to get into this week, either through Scottish Open with a good week or Monday at Crails Golfing Society with a good day. And I was kind of shocked to have got in on the final day. I moved up a lot of places and managed to get in on the Sunday last minute.
Great final
Unexpected,
round.
but pretty good to have a good weekend to get into this. Got both.
Amazing. And obviously links golf, right? So Dundonald, which was last week, here's St Andrews Old Course, which is an iconic venue, very, very special. We're going to chat a little bit about some of the things that you're doing in your swing to navigate links golf and how you might control your ball flight, hit it higher, hit it lower. Not often higher, but most of the time lower. And maybe play some crosswinds. So sound good?
Yep, that's good.
What club have you got here?
I've got a 6-iron right now.
Okay, perfect. Really simply, I think a lot of people at home that will be watching this will be trying to figure out how they keep the ball low when they're playing and win. What are some of the things that you do in your swing to keep the ball down?
Well, most of the time it's like my ball position. I put it back a little bit, hands a bit more forward. You kind of always keep it on your inside of your left foot anyway, so when you move it back it naturally will offset, and then kind of just like do a little half finish like that, kind of holding the club down, which kind of suits in with what I'm working in my general swing anyway. Like what I'm trying to do to hit the ball better without it being links golf kind of suits the links golf atmosphere a bit. So just compress it down.
It bleeds in naturally to what you're trying to do technique, to what you're trying to do to keep the ball down.
Yeah, so it kind of links in nicely by coincidence for me.
Amazing. Let's
it's quite
see that
simple.
Then. Let's see it. Where are we aiming, by the way?
I'll just go towards the 200 sign, even though I can't get there.
Nice. Right down it.
Yeah, straight out, wasn't it?
So would you say that's lower than your typical ball flight?
Yeah, it is, for sure. Like, you can lower it down more, but most of the time I just go medium stock just to keep some of the carry and maybe some stop on the green. Because at Dundonald, even though it was a links course, it wasn't like typical links because the greens were very tabletop. So it was like into wind, 150. Like, well, I can't hit it too low because you can't like run it up the green. You have to like control the ball flight at a decent height, land it on. Well,
that's really
it was quite tricky.
What would you say you would do if you had a crosswind now? Because obviously St Andrews Old Course, we all know the wind can come in off the coast and it can go back in off the coast, so it can be light like it is now. It's not too bad, but then like yesterday if you played it was whistling through, so you're getting a lot of crosswinds. If we've got a gentle wind off the left now, would you ever play a shot that holds the wind, kind of neutralizes the ball flight?
I do that. Like if you want to hit a shot that holds up against the wind, whichever way that is, you normally have to club up more because it's obviously fighting. Whereas if you want to play a shot with the wind, you don't need to take any more.
Got you.
It kind of depends on the pin position and what you fancy and where the miss is. Like if the pin's on the left, I'd probably, if the wind was off the right, I'd probably just play with the wind and let it help me get close to the pin. But
let's see one. I want to see one where you hold the wind, because I love seeing pros, I love seeing elite golfers like yourself play that shot.
Well, I did it on the last shot, so if I do the same as the last shot, I kind of held it up all right.
Nice.
Kind of like that. Try and
the wind's actually not too strong today.
No, yesterday it was really strong though.
Let's see another one of those. Right. Okay, so instantly, I think what some of the best in the world do, like yourself, you can change it so quickly. So let's see the opposite now. If you're going to get it drifting on it onto the 200 finish line, what are some of the things you might do setup wise to do that too?
Well, with it not being too strong, I'll probably hit it a little bit higher. I don't need to hit so low, but just kind of picture where you want to finish it and start it really. I feel like the hard bit with crosswind is sometimes starting it way for where you want to finish. Like sometimes you have to start it in a greenside bunker, and that's quite hard to get your head around trying to hit it at a bunker and trusting that it's not actually going to go in it.
Yeah, of course.
Which is quite tough sometimes.
Okay. So let's see that little left to right one then. Nice. It was right down it.
Yeah.
Amazing. And have you got any changes in the bag this week? Have you brought in, or for example, last week, have you got a long iron in the bag?
Yeah, like I've only got 2 woods in the bag, a 3-wood and a driver, and I've got a 21-degree utility iron, which is basically a 3-iron, which I kind of like using on Parkland anyway.
Let's see that one.
It's just a lot easier to knock down and control compared to a hybrid.
Got you.
With a hybrid, it's almost too much work to lower it, and then also control the ball flight.
So let's see these. So I'm guessing normal stock shot with this will come out quite low anyway?
A little bit. It launches low, but it can get up if I want it to, but I mostly don't play it for that. It's quite good for sometimes like lay-up shot on the par 5 sometimes, or you just want to chase it up somewhere off the tee, stuff like that. Yeah, it's quite a handy shot anyway, but
let's picture a narrow hole. I'm going to give you between the 200 and the 50 sign. You've got to hit the fairway. We're in contention Sunday.
No pressure.
Let's see that shot.
Okay.
Straight down it.
Little draw against the wind.
I like that. I love how you flight it against it and it just holds very neutrally and just falls. It's very good.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see one more with this, then we're going to move on to the driver. I want to see you hit it like knee high, like low.
Okay,
low one.
That's a challenge, isn't it?
So you go in ball position back for this?
Yeah, like if I want to hit that low, I need to put it quite back just to really help trying to get it down. Yeah. I do quite a lot on feel. Sometimes it doesn't come out exactly how I picture it, but yeah, you try your best with this kind of stuff.
I'm excited for this shot. I've got to get down the line on this one. The chaser.
Definitely got it low.
Knee high, wasn't it?
You did say knee high. I think that wasn't far off, was it?
Driver? Fancy a few drive?
Driver, yeah.
Ooh. I like
St Andrews head covers this week.
Yeah. Callaway coming in good for you though.
I know, definitely very Scottish.
Okay, so same fairway, driver's out now. Do you do anything differently again this week with driver in particular, or are you just hitting it normally?
I don't always hit it normal, no. As a fairway finder, generally I like knocking it down a bit. I think it's because I'm English and I've grown up amateur golf on the links, that whenever you're not hitting it well on links, you can't just keep hitting it high, you always have to knock it down. So even when it's not windy, if I'm not hitting it great, I automatically go for a knockdown shot with everything.
Of course. So same fairway, 50 to the 200.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see you play that linksy driver, yeah? Do you tee it low? Do you do anything differently?
Not always. Sometimes I just keep it the same height, even when I'm trying to hit it low. Like I try and just change the way I almost angle it in. Like with the driver, kind of feel the same with an iron, but don't tee it down too low, just because when I tee it down low and try and hit down on it, sometimes it can come out spinny and high anyway, so I don't tee it down too low, as you'd imagine.
Yeah, feeling it, hitting down and seeing it. Nice.
These are actually mine, but they're the same.
That's really good. I've got to see another one of them. That was pure. And are you hitting driver much around the old course this week?
Yeah, definitely.
I think it out a lot?
Front nine, well, it's classic links that the whole front nine goes out one way, back nine all the way back in, and I feel like the general wind direction's kind of like down out the left on the front nine, and then the back nine's into off the right, and there's more long holes anyway on the back, so you definitely need driver on the back nine.
It can switch as well, like you get that wind that's this way, and then it can switch on the back nine coming in to the other way. So
it's meant to be pretty strong on the first 2 days as well. Like I think Thursday it's like gusting at 40 something. So
are you hitting driver on one? On the first?
Yeah, I think so, It's just quite soft, to be honest, because it's been a wet summer, so it's not kind of chasing as much as you'd think it would, but if it stays dry with a lot of wind, it will bake out a bit, really, with all the undulations too.
Of course, yeah. Right, let's see another one of them. That was lovely. Nice. I mean, that's what you want on the first, isn't it? Little turner off the...
Little turn up the left side of
the
one.
Left side, that was great.
Yeah.
You want to hit one more? Good luck. Yeah. Down 18, leading on Sunday. It's a short line up 18, that is perfect.
I was going for the green there.
Lily, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And thanks so much for watching here. AIG Women's Open on the range with Lily May Humphrey.